I stepped away for a bit. Are you putting a bunch of birds on him?
Yep.
Nice. Would you like me to go on iNaturalist and select a few?
It's cattle egrets.
All the egrets.
Uh,
do.
Like, it's gonna be Seriema, but I choked about cattle egrets.
they wouldn't. They wouldn't be here though, right?
Why
They are
not?
here year round. Like I'm looking at.
No, I mean they didn't reach the Americas until like a century ago.
Did they not live?
No, this is a natural emigration event that was historically documented, and they're very successful now. But that's a very recent thing.
Damn it.
Yeah, no, there's plenty of birds you can have, like caracaras and stuff. Actually, there's a giant species of caracara that lived here that you could have, but
Ooh.
definitely not cattle egrets.
No, giant
Unfortunately.
Caracara doesn't really work because this wool thing is supposed to show like how big this thing is.
How about a
Fair.
regular size caracara?
Yeah, there'd be southern
Yeah.
cresteds.
Maybe small cracker.
Yeah. Let me real quick look at birds. Hmm.
You could also put the condor found there.
Hmm.
Pampagip's Imperator.
I think I have an idea.
Ooh.
Caracaras and black vultures like to hang out in groups.
Oh yeah,
True.
black vultures could definitely work.
Yeah.
And like they like to perch up high. And if this is like open grassland, there isn't that much to perch.
I went back and checked the paper for this. It's in northern Buenos Aires province, so like northeastern Argentina, so like on the southern edge of the intertropical region. So grasslands, open woodlands, and you're not far away from the Araucaria forests.
Yeah.
Uh,
I just checked other things at the formation. Like this piece has already been decently worked on, but Nodiomastodon's also found at the formation, just like having a baby investigate a big old tortoise.
At this point, you probably don't even need to look at just this geologic formation. Like, I frustratingly, I don't think stuff like this has been compiled comprehensively in one place, but we have a pretty good list of all of the megafauna that lived in these regions at the time. You got the classics: Megatherium, Nodiomastodon, Glossotherium, Soliditherium, Hippidion, Caballine horses, whatever species you assign it to. Let me see. American rheas, Morena laphus, the big deer, guanacos, or like a similar lowland species. Typical stuff.
Has it been looked into what environment like this would have represented?
Let me check actually.
Because like I see cold and arid condition. Or what? Oh, I'll need to check which member. There's one that's cold and arid, but there's one that's warm and humid.
I assume correlating with the glacials and interglacials.
Yeah. because like the 30,000 year one is like more humid compared to like the 12,000 year member.
Mhm.
What is the paper called again? Like that this guy was published.
Wait.
Giant among
Giants Among-
giants.
Ooh,
Yep.
you're doing the big boy.
Yes.
Go back to.
I just returned. Yeah.
Ooh.
And with
Yeah.
that, I need to go work on lunch for the week. Shouldn't take
Dip,
too
dip.
long,
Okay.
but I do need to get a move on.
All right. See you.
Dip.
See ya.
See you, Rez.
See you later, Grace.
See ya.
See.
Ooh, Sir Brazilian specifically is suggesting like that. I think it's called the yellow-headed caracara, or the carapetero.
He's suggesting it to get rid of ticks, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense, I guess.
I'm probably going to head off. See you tomorrow, Joshua.
Yep.
See ya.
See you later.
Honestly, I
meeting up
might
in
only
person?
do this one and then call it a day so I can get some more sleep.
Makes sense.
Is that a meeting in person?
Yes, with Michael.
Oh yeah, you've got that. What is it? EASVP or something?
No. He's over here he wouldn't come over for EAVP. That's still a little bit away. But he was invited to an symposium or workshop in Germany.
Okay.
On taphonomy, of course.
Taphonomy, yeah. And,
Also,
yeah.
I did check, and this guy is in the cooler, more arid member.
Mm-hmm. Definitely grasslands.
So yeah, just want to check for environmental. I mean, it makes sense. It would be in a grassland. Yash, simply do the African one from the mainland of that Moroccan formation,
Mm.
and then you can have all the cattle egrets on it.
There you are,
At
my
least
pretty.
some
Found you.
The big boy must be illustrated. Did I get?
Ah.
Did you watch him?
I thought it was removed from the stage.
Nope.
Looked like it for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of things on the stage, you've still got some of the talks from ScreenCon to upload, don't you, Ruff?
Yeah, all of them.
All of them? I thought you had some up already.
No, they've only been
No,
posted.
they're not
privately in
uploaded.
the
They are
chat.
they're unlisted.
Oh, okay, right.
Otherwise, I would have posted them openly.
I see.
Just put
Okay.
them into presenter general for central for presenters to look at.
Okay, fair enough.
Maybe I get some time to do that tomorrow.
Right. Oh, that reminds me.
At least
Actually,
the first three, I think I can publish.
fair enough.
Good.
That also reminds me. I need to draft something very quickly for the thing I have in mind for my wish.
Ah. Oh, that reminds me, Batman. In case you have any wish at some point.
Ooh.
Bullet on the spondle.
Perchance.
I mean, it could also be a leptospondyle.
I mean,
It can
Potato,
be
potato.
whatever Batman wants.
if you need a little illustration for paper or thesis at some point.
Maybe. Maybe for a little something that would be not close to publication, but near future-ish.
Mhm.
Mhm. Hmm.
Tim, how do you feel about my proposition that I DM'd you?
Oh, hold on. Yes.
Good, good.
I knew it. They're plotting to overthrow me.
Oh dear.
Why is
Why
that
would I
your,
need to?
your why is that always your assumption?
Genuine question. Why would I need to? Even with all the power in the world, you're still weak.
I mean, JW definitely doesn't need to overthrow because he basically does half the legwork of the streams anyway. So,
Mm,
if
I
any-
won't see him
I don't
sitting
even
here
know.
for 7 hours drawing.
Listen,
Good point.
I will say that with the giant formations like Credo, I did spend longer on the size chart than you spent on the piece. But that's
yeah,
very
but it's
rare.
In a
different.
row?
You're not doing it in front of a live audience.
yep.
Are any of you guys familiar with Discworld?
Yes.
I have
Only
heard
by name.
a decent amount about it.
Too many people spoke at once there. But I'm going to assume not too many of you know that much. JW reminds me a lot of a certain character from it called Ponder Stibbons.
It sounds like a fun name.
He's a He is a wizard. Part
You're a
of
wizard,
the
Harry.
part of the Unseen University. One of the major things within the Discworld setting. Ponder Stibbons' thing is he's quite a young wizard, but because the rest of the faculty are a bunch of, well, for the most part, a bunch of feckless old fools, they just keep on passing responsibilities on to him until he ends up with so many unofficial positions that he functionally runs the entire university, even though
Oh, so like
officially.
a Caesar Augustus type deal.
Kind of. It's the equivalent of. It would be the equivalent of a janitor or a caretaker being in charge of an entire university department. And that reminds me a lot of JW's situation, to be honest.
Mm.
And someone who's in charge of an entire university. Well,
Oh, hey, the
consider
paper.
Paris University.
By the loosest definition possible.
Mm-hmm.
The paper about like how the Chicxulub impact like affected plate tectonics. Like that paper got published and it's out of preprint.
Ooh,
Oh.
fun.
Yeah, they have a graphical like summary, and it's very funny. I'll post it in stream material.
Please show.
Hello, Caribbean plate.
Would you mind skedaddling? Or would you
No,
mind
no, no.
not existing anymore?
No, would you mind
Wait.
existing?
I have seen this
Oh,
before.
they just
Wasn't this
made it.
already published, or was it a preprint?
It was in preprint.
Oh,
Now
it
it's
was a
published.
preprint, so that's why I have seen this already. Bang, okay.
Yeah.
And then along came Zeus.
He hurled his meteorite? That doesn't
Surely works.
sound
I
as
mean,
fun.
it's closer to Zeus than to
Well,
Poseidon.
a meteorite is made of Earth, right? It's a weather event. Hello, Poseidon.
Yeah.
True. And he's also doing like earthquakes and stuff, and that surely has more to do with tectonics.
And it's affecting the ground, like the plate tectonics.
Yeah,
I mean,
like first, yeah. Okay.
Poseidon said the Chicxulub impact are confirmed.
I mean, honestly, when you think about it, I think The
It was an insane job.
Chicxulub's event was very much like all major Greek gods working together. You have a catastrophic weather event, probably caused by Zeus, with lots of earthquakes and tectonic stuff caused, and tsunamis caused by Poseidon, and also somebody has to take care of all these dead things. So
Yeah, he's going to be
Oh,
working
Hades.
overtime.
Probably just got a bunch of extra fucking souls, and he's down there like, come on, guys, really?
Based on this paper, the subduction of the Caribbean plate under the South American plate was caused by the impact.
Holy shit!
What?
Well,
That'll do it.
Oh, that's really
Meow.
funny.
Hello, Caribbean plate. Go down there, will you?
although, as a trade-off for Hades having to deal with a load of dead shit, he does get all the new minerals from the meteorite to call his own, buried in the earth.
That means that North and South America wouldn't have came together, I don't think, if KPG didn't
What?
happen. I mean, like it's like the Caribbean plate and stuff subducting and like causing like that extra bridge of like volcanic activity. If I remember,
That's
things
extremely funny.
Like, at
That's
least if I-
hilarious.
Like at least if
Chicxulub
I,
impact caused the Great American Biotic Interchange indirectly.
like if
What
I
the f-
remember right, like I could be misremembering, but like what I know about that stuff at the time.
this opens up so many new avenues for Spec Evil.
Yeah. I mean, when you have something with
This
that amount of
will
force hitting the Earth,
influence
that's
the
gonna
trout
mess with
population.
plate tectonics. Yeah, I mean, theoretically, there's a chance that the trout population could be non-existent because, like, that stuff happened in the Eocene.
The trout population was there. We just don't find them in the fossil record yet. They're there, but they avoid preservation.
Yeah.
Every trout, when it is close to death, flings itself onto a mountain where it will not fossilize.
That's all right.
God's most righteous creatures.
What is the CLP? Like, what is
Starting
it?
to sound like Holly. Ugh.
I'm going to give a very rude abbreviation, but I'm not going to say it.
Oh wait, large igneous province. Oh no, I see LIP and I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's Large Igneous Province.
Yeah.
Ah, my lip.
The termination of the Caribbean large igneous province and the Caribbean ridge caused a 180-degree swerve in the motion path of South America relative to North America, as well as internal changes within the Caribbean plate and surrounding areas. The opening of the Yucatan Basin, collision tectonics in Cuba, intensive deformation in Central America, and the establishment of the Lesser Antilles Arctic Complex.
Yippee!
Oh yeah, also convergent. Yeah, Chicxulub impact caused the convergence between Caribbean and South American plates. And deposition of Cretaceous Paleogene boundary, as well as the liquefaction and slope instability of Gulf of Mexico.
We have to thank the Chicxulub impactor for so many things.
Thanks, Big Rock.
Yeah.
Thanks, very big, very fast rock from space.
Oh, you're getting into a decrease in Indian and African plate motion past 66 million years. Or at 66 million years.
Huh.
India, you
Oh.
say?
Yeah.
Lemuria confirmed?
I mean, it still hits, like... Oh, Dramatic change in the behavior of the reunion plume. Okay, that actually does matter a little bit. Because reunion plume is the thing that caused the Deccan traps.
Oh, Réunion. Yeah. That's one of the
Yeah,
masquerades, isn't it? Yeah, that's one of the masquerades. Why am I saying isn't it? I know this shit.
Also, there's a Greenland plume. Also, Iceland hotspot track points to an extreme kinematic change at around 66 million years, indicating a 180 degree swerve in plate kinematics. I guess we'll need to see if this stays consistent. Like there is a chance that like comment or something comes out.
I mean, it's a
Disagreeing.
preprint, so.
I mean, it's no longer a preprint.
Yeah, but I mean, it was for a bit now. So if anyone has major objections, I think we would probably see something.
I've seen those taken out. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very cool paper. I'm not usually into like plate tectonics papers, but this is very interesting, and it's open access to it, so anyone can look at it.
That makes it. That's the best part.
Yep.
Yeah, so if anyone listening is interested in this stuff, like, and you're on the server, it was posted in Paleo News, and it's open access to anyone.
I know it makes no difference, but streaming with OBS again, like I feel like a beginner.
Yeah.
I mean, that's because I accidentally did not put the initial line work onto its own layer.
Yeah, probably. That's why there's a little weird outline in.
Yeah.
It's fine. But yeah, I mean, I haven't used OBS too much, but like I haven't had any negative experiences with it. I seriously wonder.
Yeah, the thing is that
why
I don't think there's anything I can do, for example, to display chat in there, or like show the notifications when someone signs up, follows.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you could probably do, like, I know that you can do Discord chat. Like, it would just be doing another window capture and then cropping it.
No, I mean stream chat.
Like follows on Twitch.
Oh no, I was also saying like Discord chat stuff. There's probably a way.
Maybe.
Yeah, there is a way. There's like third-party ones that are pretty easy to find. Like they even have a tutorial on the site. Just looking. But yeah, it might take a little bit more workaround, but I mean, if Streamlabs continues acting weird, like there's not much you can do.
Simply stop streaming.
The end of Paleo stream.
I mean, simply just go back to YouTube, so you don't need to worry about.
What do you mean not
Stream
worry
it.
about? This has nothing to do with Twitch.
No. I was saying not have to worry about like follow notifications or anything
But
like
that's
that.
also a thing on YouTube at this point.
Oh wait,
YouTube
You
hasn't
fool.
hasn't
You
like
moron.
YouTube has pretty good streaming tools now too. But this reminds me. I think with OBS we can do multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh. Fun.
That was the thing with Streamlabs too, but only if you paid for it.
Ugh.
Yeah.
But if I remember correctly, OBS has that thing for free, though.
I am pretty sure.
For free?
Wait.
Free like a bird.
Freedom.
Free without all the tariffs.
Nonsense. They'll find a way to make you pay up.
Probably.
Okay, that's quite good. Ugh, I have a busy 2 weeks ahead of me.
Oh boy. I have a busy few months ahead of me.
What do you have going on?
Yes.
Nice answer. I mean, I probably do have busy upcoming months. I just haven't thought that far ahead yet.
Yeah.
Because I don't think about things like that.
Yeah. I'm just looking at my to-do list with the projects and people every few weeks coming to me and like, oh, could you do this for us? And on the one hand, oh yes, I want to, absolutely. On the other hand, fuck, I don't think I have the time. But also, when will I get asked again? So curse of the artist. We never know how our economic situation might change in the future.
Yep. It's always a game of do what you can where you can.
Oh, the misery.
Oh, yes. So I guess at some point I'm getting a Patreon account.
Way!
So I can, like, get
Fund the development of
potentially a
shippers.
little bit less, like, stress out of this. Like, not feeling the urge every time to take up something when it's presented to me.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have a
Annoying
stable
thing
source
about
of income, that would probably help.
I mean, the
Even
main
if it's just a
annoying
little-
thing about Patreon is they seem to be taking a bigger and bigger chunk out of
As
donations.
yeah, predicted. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think there's also at this point alternatives in potentially. So. Just a question of like makes sense to go to a different platform for something like this.
Yeah. I mean, if it's something that's not going to be too much. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure people would like pay to see like a work in progress stuff of like your non-NDA work.
I mean, I would also show a little bit of NDA, maybe.
Mm.
I mean, not big NDA stuff.
Oh yeah, no.
And a little rewards like getting
Maybe
a
you
little
could even
sketch
do like
every
tiers.
getting
Yeah,
a
with
sketch
sketches.
every month or every year, considering how
Yeah, I
depending
mean,
on how many people sign up for something.
I think most artists do that with like prints, and then they do it like once a year.
yeah, if that, like, like I've seen artists just do it like, when you first sign up for a certain level, like you get a
Yeah.
piece having to do with it.
Hmm.
I've also seen artists do like every once in a while like critique stuff for certain
Yeah,
levels. So.
I know Brian Eng does it, for example, with like mentorship streams, basically
Yeah.
for Patreons.
Yeah, those can be quite useful ways of also
King's
raising your
Patreon is
profile and
neat.
stuff. Not that yours needs more raising.
Eng's Patreon's very fun.
Yeah, you got a lot of options and a lot of stuff works.
Plus, your name is known, so
That's a plus.
Yeah.
it's not. It's not as if you're. It's not as if you're, one of us lot, one of us unknowns, just stepping out and trying this for the first time.
Yeah. Building up a following and stuff beforehand is, I think, important.
Yeah.
Very useful.
Yeah. Also, there's
also,
a project in June coming up that will probably we will see if a Patreon based on that if it would be something to consider.
All this talk has reminded me. There was another update for the Dragon Slayer Codex.
Ooh,
They have arrived
nice.
in Florida. Let me look up the email to see the exact weight. All 2,883 pounds of Dragon Slayer Codexes have arrived. They'll be shipped out the weekend after the 17th, so coming weekend. Then we wait.
Screens are
Will I have to pay
yes,
tariffs on my Dragon Slayer Codex?
Ko-fi, I heard about too, but I feel like that's more like for stuff like one-off small donations, basically.
It's built around, I think, the concept of like buying someone a coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tip jar, I would say.
Yeah, basically.
Tips are not really like a continued support thing.
Yeah. I mean, it might be interesting too, depending on what to go for.
I think I'm going to head out for the night.
See you, Batman.
So, guys.
See
you, Batman.
See you.
As I realised, Josh, that that thing I'm asking of you, that probably contributes to the things which are making things as busy for you as they are. If that's a problem at all, just let me know, and I'll stop inquiring about it.
I mean, no, that what we talked about, that would be no extra work because it would be on stream, basically.
Okay.
So part of regular schedule.
Fair enough.
Okay, getting some Black Vulture and Karakara references.
Yep. So yeah, I think. Let me see if the yellow-headeds also associate with vultures.
Oh, yeah, how goes the piece, by the way? Okay, so the
We
bulk
have
of
the
it's there.
tortoise.
The chonker is in.
Yeah.
Give the
Something-
tortoise a hat.
Yeah. Something I do notice with Galapagos tortoises, like just looking at their color or at their shells, I'm not sure if this is all of them, but I see at least with some of them, you have like a little ridge that dips down and then outward again. Like at the place in between the plastron.
Yeah.
Other part, like this guy. Not sure how common it is.
I'm
Oh, it looks
not sure what you mean exactly.
like you have that little spot where it gets shaded, like where it shades and then goes back out a little bit, like you see the highlight.
Where Carapace and Plastron, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like I'm not seeing it in every single.
I
But-
think it depends on how long the coastals are.
Yeah.
Like in
Which-
the one I'm used here as for reference, for example, they're quite long and smooth.
Yeah.
Loading. There.
Yeah. Do we have the coastals for this guy?
Nope. It's only plastron parts.
Ah, unfortunate. Hopefully we find more.
Yeah.
When was the last time you did a tortoise on stream?
Been a while.
Yeah.
Was it Megalocelis? With a gazelle on it?
I don't know.
Yeah. I did see a certain like a image of a bird of prey sitting on a Galapagos. Just searching.
I assume Galapagos hawk.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Behold.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean. I think I've seen this. Yeah. I think there's quite a few of these images.
Yeah.
Frogs on their back.
Oh, Yash, I have a possible idea. I found another image. Like midland. Please let me. Oh, I hope this loads.
Yeah, I know that one.
No. Oh, it's so low quality. It has so few pixels, but behold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one. Mm-hmm.
What have you found?
Look in stream material.
What is this? Right. A triple-decker tortoise.
Mm-hmm.
Reminds me of those funny things of mating deer where it's 3 or more deer stacked on top of each other.
Yeah.
Also, mother of all things decent, why did I pick this thing as the one I wanted to draw?
What are you working on?
Just doing a pencil drawing. But this is the image.
Oh. Yeah, that's a little complex.
Yeah, why would you choose that?
Because I can. That's
For
why.
the plot.
What, Tim?
For the plot. That's why you picked it, obviously.
Clearly. There is a veritable tapestry of things within this. But in all honesty, I'm quite a bit better at pencil drawing than I am at digital art, so that's actually not the worst thing in the world for me. It'll still take a while, but... Well.
Oh. Oh no.
No.
Panamo, you might be really interested in this observation. I'm just looking through iNat right now at turtles. He didn't.
Oh no. What? Oh, that's ice.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I wouldn't be so
Oh.
certain if that turtle's actually dead, though.
I mean, yeah, no, there is a like.
Probably not, but it probably would be. Like, they can survive for a while underneath ice, like for the entire winter, but they usually use their cloaca to breathe underwater, and that's the part that's not underwater.
But
Well, it's going to have to learn how to breathe through it very fast then.
apparently we can do that too.
Huh?
You speaking from experience there, Tim?
No. I saw a paper on this. Medical paper. It's possible when like someone's lungs are damaged to fill the ass or like dunk the ass into a bath of highly oxygenated fluid, and then the ass absorbs the oxygen.
Hmm.
You can breathe through your butt.
That's
I'm guessing that's due to the
Certain
fact there's
parts
a
of
lot
the
of blood
population are
vessels
doing
and
that their
very
whole life.
thin skin.
That. Yeah. It's pretty fun.
That would also explain why I've heard certain things such as chugging alcohol via the other end is potentially very, very dangerous.
Oh yeah, there was or maybe still is for a while like a weird trend of like
God. Go on.
women like soaking tampons in drinks and then
no.
yeah getting drunk that way.
No, that's bad.
True. I saw this somewhere. Yeah.
A few years back there were like I think I heard that on radio, people like being like, guys, don't do that. No, especially girls, don't do that.
Yeah.
Still doesn't top the ultimate example I saw in a news thing once of a dude who stuck a traffic cone up his ass and used it to pour wet cement into himself.
Oh, did he survive?
Only the British.
I don't know where this was from, for the record.
Probably the Brits. Let's be honest here, Zach.
Or
I
Florida.
don't know, I thought it could be French.
Even you can't deny your people have a penchant for being interesting. Let's put it that way.
There's interesting and there's that. Honestly, I have no idea where this took place.
Oh, what a neat party trick.
Birmingham.
Is that which
More like
Birmingham?
Burning Man.
There's more than one, remember? Which one, Tim?
I don't know. Pick one.
I don't know. I'm not going to say too many bad things about Birmingham. That city goes through enough already. Or gets enough bad press already for all the wrong reasons, I should say. But Yeah, but there's a lot of things people have done to themselves that way. Just read through the Darwin Awards website. You'll find some
Oh yeah.
interesting
Oh, yeah.
examples.
Yep.
There's one thing of three junior doctors. I think this might have been in. This might have been in Brazil, who got sacked because they were found to have made a video of themselves giggling and laughing as they performed a particular operation on someone to remove something from his back end.
What? I
That's funny, though.
Yeah, one
Guess what
shouldn't.
the thing was in question?
I'm not going to, because it'll probably ruin my faith in humanity.
Okay, I'll post this in other talk, spoiled.
Okay.
Don't post it in other talk.
I'll spoiler it.
No.
If it's too bad, I just gotta remove
takes
it.
that to DMs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the soft shell that JW has posted is awful enough.
Yeah, it wasn't. For the record, it wasn't that. That was not it. Although, God knows how you'd fit that anyway.
Wait, what? I did not catch that with the soft shell.
What JW posted?
It just has a very deformed spine.
Sora asks, did he breathe in British air?
Oh. I saw
Yes.
somebody shoved up. Yeah, no.
No, that was no. I was talking about something else. Dynamo was talking about.
I know, but like the context and me not having looked in chat made me believe that these are connected.
Okay, I'll just say it here and now anyway. It was
No!
fine.
Zach, I know you long enough to
I've
know
said
that
it.
whatever it is, it will make my skin crawl.
Well, I just sent it to you in private, Tim. Anyway.
Well, you're about to find out by proxy through my reaction.
Yeah, Tim, curate, please, the reaction for us.
Oh, I'm getting clobbered in Minecraft. Hold on. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's all I need to know.
Would you
That's all I need to know. That's all I need.
Ew. Oh, Zach, I'm gonna have nightmares about this.
Yeah,
There's a reason why 3 doctors were required.
Huh? How would you even... I'm not even gonna ask, because I don't want to know.
I think alcohol was involved.
Yeah, duh, it has to be.
Honestly,
I don't know how else you'd fit that up there. What the fuck?
It wasn't completely up there for what it was worth. It was partially sticking out.
That'd be halfway up his digestive tract.
Can we please switch
I'm assuming
to
it's a
something
he
else?
because men tend to live less long than women, and that's mostly because of shit like this. All I'll say, it's not a turtle, but it is another creature, and it's not good.
I don't want to know.
Yeah,
Anyway,
you don't. Trust me.
Gosh, the birds look amazing.
Collector Son,
The birds look great, Joshua.
fans are cool. This is indeed a giant tortoise, freshly published a few days ago from Pleistocene, Argentina.
Yep.
And it's huge. Let me open the size chart that came with the paper again.
Yeah, it's
Here.
It's I
Big boy.
I think 1.8
If it'd been Miocene, you could have drawn him with
meters.
Argentavis.
It is up there with the largest.
Yeah, it's like estimated 1.7 to 1.8 meter shell, like carapace length.
Yeah, it's on par with certain species of Megalocheilus.
Yeah.
Although,
Yeah.
to be fair, we only have the front part of the plastron. So exact proportions and stuff like that, not known.
Yeah,
but it's
there's-
huge. Absolutely.
Yeah, there's also one from I think Pliocene of Africa that's of a similar size or slightly bigger.
Yeah, and
Oh, there's
that's I
bigger one
think
from
that's
Africa.
the same genus. That's in the same genus as the sulcata tortoise, right?
I believe
Yes.
so.
Yes.
Yeah, Centrachelles.
There are shells from Pleistocene Africa that were too large to be excavated
Mm.
because they said the size of a small car.
Beautiful.
They are described to
Wow.
be the size of a beetle.
A
Are there,
Volkswagen Beetle, not an
A
actual
Volkswagen Beetle, yes.
yeah, are there any images out there of these?
I think there are images.
Yeah, because it'd be insane if they couldn't excavate it. They were like, "Oh, we won't take photos."
Well, if it's like, I don't know when this was done, but if it's like before photography
It
was
wasn't that
very
well
easily portable.
preserved though, but you could see the wool outline, I think, still in the sediment and stuff.
But yeah, there's with this guy it lived among so many South American Pleistocene classics that you could depict it with, like Megatherium, Solidotherium, Glossotherium, Nodiomastodon, Hippidion, Protocyon, all the funnies. Also humans. Wait, how did I forget? Also a bunch of Glyptodons.
How goes the piece, by the way?
Nearly done.
Nice. And yeah, you're definitely right. Like having some large but not gigantic familiar birds on it really shows how massive it was.
Yeah.
The only other small-ish, medium-sized